part of the normal pre-season things we need to do, in addition to checking the fluids on the truck and the tires, I go through some of the things that I have in the back of the truck for what I call insurance, because you don't need it till you need it. I do have a generator. It's a dual fuel 4,500 watt generator, and it'll run the RV, not both air conditioners, but just one and some of the appliances. And about every 3 or 4 months, I go ahead and fire it up. It'll run on either propane or gasoline. And I keep a jug of DEF, that's the diesel exhaust fluid, because if you run out of this, you're going to go into crawl mode on your diesel, and you can only go 5 miles an hour, and that could be a real safety problem. So I keep some of this, a can of it, in the back of the truck. The shelf life is good for about a year. This one's got about 9 months on it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the truck and get a new one before we head out in a couple weeks. The other thing I add too is I carry 2 5-gallon cans of diesel. The shelf life on diesel is good for about a year. This also has got about 9 months on it. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the truck. And I carry a 20-pound bottle of Blue Rhino propane. And if you ever get in a situation where you're low on propane, we've got that as a backup. Now those can be refilled at any propane place. And if you're someplace and the park doesn't have propane and you can't find any, and you're low on that, you can exchange that at most gas stations and convenience stores. Now, one of the problems in refueling is these cans are very heavy. They're actually plastic jugs, and they have different valves on them. And when you try to hold it up, it's heavy. The valve leaks. You get diesel all over you. It's just a huge mess. And I'm going to show you a real slick way to put diesel in your truck if you have an emergency. When it comes time to put your diesel in, or your emergency gasoline, you're having to deal with a very heavy jug. It's full. This one's got 5 gallons of diesel in it. It's very cumbersome. It's very awkward. You end up with holding it upside down, trying to keep this valve open or lock it open. You get diesel all over you and everything else. Well, I found a solution on Amazon. They're anywhere from $10 to $20. I found this one's about $14. It's a battery-operated pump. It holds 2 D-cell batteries or 6 AA batteries. It's extremely easy to use, and it's self-priming. All you do is put the batteries in it, put it in, turn it on, and there it goes. And it'll empty that tank in less than 5 minutes. So this is the way to fill up in your emergency situation.